Hi there, David. Hi.
Hey, Dave.
Can you show me what you're seeing?
Yeah, I'll flip it around for you. So we're just down in front of the Chateau Laurier on Wellington Street, and the whole street is blocked by a line of the SWAT police. So they've been working their way up the street. So they're currently they cleared these trucks and extracted everyone from them, and now I guess they're just waiting for this section to be clear, and then they'll presumably continue to move up Wellington towards the rest of the truck.
Are they arresting people, David?
They have arrested anyone who doesn't move for them. So I wasn't here when it happened, but another friend of mine said, you know, if someone tries to stand their ground, they'll pull them behind them, and someone behind them will arrest them. But if you walk away, then they'll leave you alone.
Yeah,
so,
that looks like a lot of police. Are they armed?
I wasn't really planning to get too close to find out, but I would assume riot control type stuff. Well, yeah, there's a long gun there of some kind. I don't know if that's tear gas or what, but yeah, the individuals in the back seem to have rifles of some kind.
When did this start?
Those are definitely rifles.
Okay.
Oh, just about an hour ago, maybe they started moving up the street. They've been positioned all night, essentially, and then yeah, look at those guys with gas masks back there. My goodness. So, but
what are those gentlemen saying to the police, David?
Mostly just please to join us and to stand down, and that we're here in peace and remember your oath, do those kind of things. So I can't imagine any of these individuals with the SWAT team feel too good about this.
Yeah.
I would hope they don't. And the blame for this lies solely in our Prime Minister and his inability to even try talking to someone with a different point of view. So it's the fact that both sides of this have been forced into this situation because of our very poor leadership is really sad for everyone.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Like I've never felt before. I must say, this is not a situation I thought I would find myself in. And yeah, it's one thing to kind of mentally prepare for it. It's another thing to be standing here. So adrenaline's rushing. I don't know whether to cry or laugh or so yeah, it's certainly scary and not something I thought I would see here in this country over something as simple as a request for basic freedoms back. That's ultimately what this is about. We've just been asking to remove the mask mandates, and instead of a conversation, this is what the government sends at us, which essentially proves the point of why everyone's here in the first place.
Yeah.
That this is not the direction we want to head as Canada. So anyway,
are they going to make their way to you?
Oh, I would assume so. It looks like they're processing these trucks, and then I would assume they'll continue the path up. But
and what will you do? What will you do, David?
Well, I will continue retreating back to the shed and continue to film as much as I can. And if they ask me to leave, I will leave. I don't really see a benefit in being arrested at this point. But there's plans to regroup. There's a base outside the city that everyone has been told to regroup at, and we will plan from there, whether that be a protest in front of Parliament Hill without trucks or slow rolls in the city. I don't know yet, but if they clear out Wellington, that doesn't mean the end of all this. I mean, the crazy thing too is I mean, if you're going to start impounding these trucks, I do really think they're just going to head home happy and carry on with their lives. No, you've now emboldened them and all of their friends and supporters to stand even stronger. So I'm not sure what they expect these guys to do when they've lost their livelihood. It's just a terrible situation to put them in.
It's hard to watch, David.
Yeah, you might have seen too that the new chief of police resigned. So
He did?
I can't. Yeah, so that individual who is the new chief of police resigned after 2 days, and I can't help but wonder if he didn't want to be a part of this. But so I don't know who's calling the shots here. But as I understand it, the chief of police resigned after only 2 days. So.
Well, if these guys are resigning on ethics and principle, they must say so and they must stand up. You know, I know everybody's got a pension, but at some point, the good people who are taking a stand have to take that stand publicly, don't they? If in fact that's what's going on here.
They sure do. And yeah, I mean, I can certainly understand the position that each of them are in, but at some point, someone needs to take responsibility.
Yeah.
And take that fall, just like the truckers have been willing to do.
Yeah. Do you know where Tamara and Chris are?
I don't know. There's been so much happening here on the ground that yeah, it's not something I looked into. But yeah, so I can't speak to that. You could probably learn just as much from Googling around, because I'm not sure if they're still being held or if they've been released by now.
Yeah, well, I was for a time relying on your live stream too, but that's down now, right?
No, I've got that back up again. It'll just be under a different link. So it should be going there again. It'll probably be a while before these police make their way up to where our shed is, but presumably they'll make it there eventually today. So yeah, it's too bad. There were lots of great events planned for today, and lots of people are trying to get into the city. They've blocked off the exits and blocked access into the city here. So the only way to get in is by foot. Yeah. And I mean, given that how difficult it is to get in here, it's amazing just to see what the turnout has been like.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's more people back up near the center of town as well. So.
Right. Okay, David. And when the police get to you, what do you think will happen? Do you think they will arrest you, or what do they want from you?
Like I said, they seem to just be clearing the streets. So as long as you continue to back away with them, then they don't arrest you. So yeah, I mean, like I said before, they get the real, sacrificial lambs in this are the truckers, because at the end of this, I'll retreat back to my hotel and figure out what I do next. But these trucks behind these men here, those, who knows what's going to happen to those trucks.
Yeah. Okay, David. Well, I'm going to go, but I'll check back in with you in a little while. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah,
I'm really grateful.
It looks like we'll be going for a while here, so I'll keep you posted.
Okay, thanks, David, very much. Okay,
Take
bye.
Care.